EMS star. Huber Heights Fire Division. On February 7, 2021, Huber Heights Fire Department was dispatched to an apartment fire after a patrolling law enforcement officer reported smoke coming from an apartment complex. Engine 23 arrived on scene and reported light smoke. Upon further investigation, a fire on the first floor was located and firefighters began extinguishing the fire. Ladder 22 arrived on scene and conducted a primary search of the upstairs apartment. Additional crew members from Engine 25, Medic 22, and Engine 12 arrived on scene and were assigned the task of supporting fire suppression operations in the involved apartment, as well as providing rapid intervention rescue. Upon an all-clear being called from the upstairs apartment, there was an almost simultaneous report of finding 51-year-old Tondra Jones on the first floor. She was removed from the apartment and taken to the front lawn of the complex where she was assessed. Ms. Jones was unconscious, suffering from smoke inhalation, acute respiratory failure, cardiac distress, as well as partial and full-thickness burns involving 60% of her body. Paramedics initiated CPR and ventilations with a bag valve mask and oxygen. Attempts to intubate her were unsuccessful due to excessive swelling of her lips and upper airway. She was prepped for transport to the burn center, and while en route, an IV was established, medications were administered, and advanced life support efforts continued that included a successful surgical cricothyrotomy. During transport, Ms. Jones' heart rhythm returned and she had some purposeful movement in her limbs. She was transferred to the Miami Valley Hospital trauma team, where she arrested one additional time in the trauma bay of the ER. Ms. Jones was admitted to the burn ICU at Miami Valley Hospital, where she sadly succumbed to her injuries 2 months after her rescue. Under intense pressure, the Huber Heights fire and medic crew continued providing advanced life support measures, advanced airway management techniques, and management of the patient's injuries throughout the transport to the hospital. Their professionalism, adaptability, and actions provided Ms. Jones the best out-of-hospital care possible given these mortal injuries.